See, look, I'm an introvert, but not by choice. I'm an introvert because the world is a piece of shit. See, I I like to sing, so I like to sing alone, and I don't like when people cramp my style. They'll tell me, "Oh, you should do this, that, this." No, no. When I sing by myself because that's something that means a lot to me. I don't like sharing that with people. Also, I don't like asking people for permission whether I should do something or not. That's why I don't go outside because I hate being told what to do. Whether you're by cops, by even fucking people in the street trying to call me out for nothing. It just, you know, sorry for grabbing my balls. Just, I have a fucking itch and I can't scratch because I'm getting so. Because I've eaten so much food because I'm being poisoned by the fucking. You know what I mean. I already told the story. But yeah, it's just, I can't fit my pants because I'm fat. Because of my. And my balls must be fat too. But you know what I mean. Like my thighs. So, not exactly conducive to being healthy. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it sucks. I don't like being introverted. I don't. It's not my thing. But when the world changes, then become more extroverted. But no one's gonna change. Everyone's always gonna be this way. This is why I have to keep to myself. Not because I want to. I don't like it at all. I like being talkative. I would like to talk to people about music, but I feel like I have this complex too. It's like I think I'm too good for other people. To be honest, for the most part, I look at other people and I'm like, no parts can be equal. So why should we try to force it? That's not my complex. It's more like someone's always gonna be better or than the other person, and that person's gonna be the top dog, and the person that's not as good is gonna be the bottom dog. And I know we can peacefully coexist. That's why the world is such a beautiful place, but we can't be equals. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm a better singer than where the fuck? Let's name somebody, right? My brother or whatever, and then we go into a singing show or something. Obviously, I'm gonna be the leader because I have a better voice. You know, and that's the truth. That's why introversion is not my choice. Like I try to be nice when I can, extroverted and be like, yeah, we can be homies, but at a distance because you can't really be, you know, in love with everybody you meet either, as well. Because people like their boundaries. I know this about people. I'm like that because I've never met in high school. After I went to high school, after maturity set into other people, I feel like I never met somebody that I actually connected with, you know, and like everyone has their own priorities, and that's why introversion is so a choice for me. Not because I want to make it that choice, but because we gotta see who wins the world. It's not that I want to be. It's just there's something I can learn so I can be extroverted. The meaning of life, it said, but I don't know it yet. There's something behind that door that I don't know yet, and I had it in my hands too. It's just I forgot what it was. And see, to forget these things is so crucial because you need to know these things to survive in life, to be social and have friends. And yet you don't know these things, and you wind up losing so many opportunities. And it makes your introversion even worse, because you don't want to bother to figure out what the fuck you're trying to learn about life and how to be a better person, being an extrovert and all that. You know, not to mention I always look stiff and everything. Like I never fit in with other people because they judge me by what they think my ego is. I mean, I have a high standard, yeah, but not a super high one. It's not like I'm like telling people what to do. I'm telling myself what to do, and that's the difference. Like some people just get mad by the aura. They think it's intimidating, and I have this vibe about me that just doesn't care about what they do with their bodies as long as they're healthy. They think it's like me trying to impose my health on them. In reality, it's just me. Well, I don't have health anymore, but you can take a look at my picture. I'll show you in a second. Oh, how I miss those times. Not that I'm not like this anymore, but I used to be this, you know? I used to be that guy. I used to be exercised, well fit, and all that. And really sad. People don't acknowledge people's triumphs. They just say, "Oh, this guy's just a weirdo. He thinks he's smart, but he's not actually strong." Well, if you take a look at that picture, you can tell I was healthy and I wasn't imposing it on other people. I was just smiling and looking good for the camera. But even looking good for a camera brings people to hate you. And that's why I'm like, well, what do you want me to do? I mean, if you're gonna kill me now, might as well kill me now. Later, I'm not gonna hide anymore, you know? Because if you can kill me in my neighborhood, if you can come to my neighborhood and tell me who the fuck is gonna kill me, then I'm gonna go to wherever the fuck I think is right for me and try to go there. And not to hide, but to conquer. Because you started it. I don't want anything to do with people. Like, I don't know why people are out to get other people. That's what creeps me out about others. Like, they need to learn life lessons about not being so weird, but the world is so stupid. You know what I'm saying? If I ever became famous, I wish everyone could just leave everyone alone. Unless they had something to talk about to them. But unfortunately, it's just, you can't because, people will think you're obsessed with them or something. People will obsess over them or something, I meant to say. But yeah, I mean, approaching a girl as a suitor, that's different from being a fan. But it makes you into a fan. So it's best not to go near people in general. Like I feel like I could be anonymous, but why would I hide my face my whole life? You know? I think about the pros and the cons. I'm like, I'll die eventually anyway. I mean, you know. But if these people with 3 million subscribers are still alive, how come I can't be? You know? I'm not saying that I shouldn't. Should, you know what I mean? I'm not saying one life's better than the other. I'm just saying, you know, I'm not saying I want those kind of numbers. I'm not saying that. I'm saying, like, I think that, I mean, who doesn't, right? But that's not the point. The point is, it doesn't matter what numbers you have. Who doesn't? I mean, not who does. Who does? Does? Who does? Who would do that? Get those numbers? Well, who knows? That's what I'm trying to say. But yeah, it's just weird because you know I forgot what I was gonna say. I wish I had a timestamp to like read what I said before and then connect it to what I said now. But I have to yawn. I have to do my stretches. I can't just stay in one place anymore. I have to talk while I'm moving. But if they can survive, then why can't we? But like being anonymous is like you get to tell your story, but no one listens. Because no one really is invested in it. Uh, you know, being anonymous is like it's just weird because you're a voice, right? But no one believes you're real. And the thing with my singing is it's real. Like I used to sing like male soprano kind of thing, or a countertenor that's super high. Like you know what I mean? Like not a full male soprano because those guys never hit puberty, right? But I would say a countertenor with a soprano, male soprano range. You know what I'm saying? Or a male soprano with a countertenor part of the low end. You know? So it's like they're mixed together. You know what I'm saying? It's like there's something there that's unique, and you can only express it through showing your face to get the fame. You know? It's not about the fame. It's just about the destiny of what you're supposed to be. Why are these people that have no talent getting famous, yet you don't get famous? You know? It's like, what makes them deserve it more? What I'm trying to say is that if you need to show your voice, then you have to show your mouth moving and all that. And then when people see you in real life, they'll say, "Oh, it's a real." But I guess people don't get it because I'm just making these videos because I know that I'm not gonna live long, much more. So I'm saying this is like a. I don't want to fade, but that's life, you know. We all live and we all go. That's why I wonder why the world is so conniving, you know? It used to be a friendlier place without all these cameras, but the cameras are fun, right? But if you can have cameras with while being anonymous, then that'd be great. But what's the big deal if you're not? I guess people can find your house and shit, but that's weird because I don't mind. I mean, if there's some hot bitches along with the fucking with the annoying people, then I'll take it, right? But I mean, how many hot bitches can you take at once? There's so many possibilities of the bad things that could happen to you. And I'm not gonna get any hot bitches because I said bitches, you know. Everyone was emotional about that situation, so let's just leave that there. And I don't plan on getting any. You know, I'm not looking anymore, even practical at this point. When I hit 30, I'm just gonna be like, well, I should have just done this my whole life, not looked at all. You know, not because I'm salty, but because I realize that love does not exist. The illusion of it exists, such as girls flirting with you, but they don't act on it either. Like it's not that they don't act on it; it's just they don't. They're not there when you want them to be. You know, like not want them to be. You're not like this, like telling them, "Hey, come here." But like you know what I mean. Like I want them to be here. But it's like you don't want when they're there, they don't show up. You know what I'm saying? Like they're not there for like the good time. If you know what I'm saying. But yeah. Also, talking in real life conveys emotions. That's important for me because I don't like talking without moving my hands and shit. Like if I'm gonna show the legend of who I am, I can't just use my voice because then people will be like, "Oh, he's just talking," but it's not like he's you know real. Must be AI, right? AI generation now. So yeah, but there's so many pros and cons. Like I guess you guys gotta see my dirty room. Well, not it's not dirty. It's nice and clean actually. But if it was dirty, mm, I don't know. It's just weird. Like I don't usually share this much information with other people. Being anonymous is cool and all, but then how do you build a friendship with somebody? You know, you just be a coward your whole life. Because not really, but I feel that way. You know, I feel like if you're like talking into the void, you're like, I'm just gonna say something and then blah 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 blah, and then like no one will connect to you because it's like they don't know what's going on or in the background around you. I think that's the case. I don't know.